Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 days challenge. This is day 92. So the balance remains the same at 10,039. So it's almost like I would say break even and flat. Yep, so not much changes. I wouldn't mention too much about it. In terms of today update, I'm actually doing a very major update because of also the S&P 500 of the monthly side of things, weekly side, and also the daily side of closing as well. So because today, even though it's 31st, because it's a Saturday, there wouldn't be any change. For Sunday, I've already updated the S&P 500 and also the Nasdaq, the traditional these four markets for the monthly itself. So you'll notice that the only change is actually ASHR, which actually transited from the neutral market structure to the bullish market structure. So there's something you can notice over here. And the reason why is because it finally formed a higher high with a higher low kind of formation. So that has been confirmed on the monthly chart. Other than that, in terms of the weekly chart, you do see a change from the neutral to the bearish market structure, and that is for the S&P 500. So then, bearing in mind, if you look in terms of that, it doesn't mean that it's going to be really going down, especially when if you look in terms of daily wise, we could be seeing some sort of a short-term bounce as well. Yeah, but otherwise, these candlestick does looks really bearish in that sense. Alone does look bearish in that sense. But overall, if you look in terms of the strong market structure and overall strength of the price, it could be a very healthy, nice retracement like what you see over here. Okay, and yeah, other than that, daily market structure, you notice there isn't much of a change across the board. And finally, similarly for the 4-hour Bitcoin, there also isn't any significant change. It still looks really bullish on the, okay, this is the weekly, there isn't a closing yet. But the daily wise, even though it's flattening, potentially like what I mentioned, you could be forming a nice consolidation pattern here, be some sort like ascending symmetrical or even the descending triangle. There will be the tree pattern that I do want to see, which would be nice consolidation pattern before a breakout again, or perhaps a breakdown as well. All right, on the 4-hour hourly chart, this is why I mentioned that I'm not looking for enter long in terms of the price action, because price could actually, you could see over here, it could be flattening over here, even though it's forming higher high and stuff like that, it's still getting some sort of rejection. It could still continue towards the upside, no doubt. But of course, tentatively, it could also face rejection over here to form a potentially double top. Even though if it does break cleanly above, then that is where things would change and I would potentially enter a long setup based on price action, because this would be when the pullback actually breaks. Yeah, but I personally would like to see some sort of consolidation right below the resistance, which is around the 13,600 to 13,900 region. So if it does forms a very nice consolidation pattern over there, then potentially I could enter a long setup if it breaks above with stop loss right below this consolidation region. Otherwise, I'm still waiting for a nicer consolidation pattern before entering any new setup. So yep, that's basically a quick update in terms of price action wise. I'm not updating, entering new trade just yet. I'm still waiting for consolidation. But as for my experimental trade setup, it's more towards a systematic approach, whereby as long as it's towards the bullish bias, I do enter long setup as well. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.